Oh, wait, I haven't opened the world yet. Oh. Oh, no. Yes, okay, yeah. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Wow. Look at me. I didn't edit the video still. That's a little more edited, but, like, I meant to, like, edit the whole thing while the other one was uploading to the VOD channel, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Anyway, washed my teeth, brushed my teeth, so I can't get water for, like, 20 minutes. I wonder why he has a discount. It's almost worth it anyway. Like, it's gonna be so much easier to get emeralds than it will be to get iron. And besides, I plan to have more than one. I don't currently know how I'll go about getting more armorers than one. I don't even know how to craft a blast furnace yet. This is supposed to be me learning stuff, and I'm learning nothing. Is it in the crafting recipe? No. Yeah, I've crafted a furnace because I have a furnace. I know you need a furnace for a smoker, so I assume you need a furnace for oh come on, for other things as well. So there's the child because we are actually having expanding population in the village now. We got to get right. We need to get more emeralds so we can name more villages, and we need to get started on the Emperor's building in the corner here. I don't, and probably move the stable if I'm going to be building that. Possibly, maybe. Okay, there's basically nothing grown over there, so all right. So so this height it put me one lower than this. How much dirt do we even have? Um, all right. And then mow the lawn. It's being mowed. It just occurred to me, this is plains biome. The plain starts like right here, where the village is, and then it. I'm a genius, by the way, if you weren't aware. Okay, I've got a little over half a stack here. Let's just see how much of it I can build up. Obviously, we're gonna need more. Like, it's not gonna be dirt covering it all, so. Okay. Uh, it's definitely gonna take a lot of blocks, but we are gonna get a lot of the dirt blocks back. So I can probably just go into the reserves, especially since we're definitely gonna have more reserves in the future. That's just inevitable with how this stupid village is shaped. don't expect to get this part done today, but I think it'd be a good thing to do while we're just waiting for other stuff to be done. Okay, this may not work, actually. Well, I mean, we get most of it back. We're not getting all of it back. Yeah, I see the problem here, though. Like, there is not a shot in the world this works. But I also think that it looks way better than having it go down another level. Which inevitably means digging. Ow. Alright. Actually, hold on. Coal. Fairly accurate, I would say. I should be using this for this menial task, but also the time is dramatically short for this. So I'm imagining I'll just use this like a storage room in the end. I'm thinking. I just can't think of any other real use for it. We're gonna have a full inventory at the end of this, but place. That works for me. Works for me. I guess realistically I'm gonna have to do it this way because it's gonna look terrible on video to just keep mining in the dark. And I care about my viewers. That equates in the statistic of watch percentage. Probably gonna be dark by the time I get back up there, but can't be helped. Can't be helped. Just gonna have to keep digging. Getting more cobblestone. You need a stone cutter to turn into stone bricks. I'm imagining you do, but I don't know so. Like, I couldn't say with complete 100% confidence that that's what you have to do, but something within me tells me it is. Well, dang it. Okay, I really can't afford that. Oh, come on, dude. Alright. So How do I make it in stone bricks then? I'm guessing you need a stone cutter. That's my random, humble opinion. And you probably also need to smelt it. Like 50, no, 40, 60. That's the percentage. Accurate statistics is the only thing we use here. How do you make a stone cutter then? Hang on. How do you make a stone cutter? How do you make a stone cutter in Minecraft? Okay. Works for me, works for me. One iron. And I left my stone in the chest. Can a villager also get a position out of this? I'm not familiar. Um, I don't know, and it's not like we have any space for them right now anyway. I guess you'll go there for now. But yes, that's what I want. Because I think that's gonna look nice in my castle. And also distinguish it from what, like, literally well, I say library. There's no books in here. It's got skylight though. That's library-esque. Sorry, I just go drink of water then. Hmm. So I think, man, this is, where do I want it built? The great dilemmas of the 21st century. Uh, because we also, okay, let me just visualize this for a moment. If I'm to go out this way, and we're to have the cleric building begin here. Oh, no, it definitely needs to go longer out. Because the cleric building is going to need to be made less of wood. I want to be built similarly to the castle. Uh, this is going to be a difficult thing to build. I want to be like a triple door. Well, problem is a lot of this looks very 2D, and I don't really know how to remedy that. Like, almost maybe do it the reverse, have that point out the front. don't have any dirt anymore because I suspiciously disposed of it all. Suspiciously? No, that's auspiciously. Okay, there we go. Like it's a holy place, which thus demands a lot of. Okay, so instead, I reckon. eh, What we do is, of course, we gotta get the planted, get the, okay, just spam everything I can in here just to get rid of it. Actually, I could get this out, stick it up there. I tend to forget we're still dealing with the same. I got gifted a tier 1. I thought I wasn't watching anymore. Well, uh, okay. I don't know how that happened. I wasn't watching anybody at the moment, but you know what? I'm not one to complain. Um, okay. That look any good? Not really. Oh, well, kinda. Takes one question. Does it look better to do that or to do this? Wow, this is a notoriously simple idea here. I think continuing the stone bricks looks better. Okay. Ow. Well, my leg is falling asleep, apparently. That's nice. I wanted that to happen. Damn it, I'm here early. Oh, that's nice. Um, Burning through my coal at the moment, but aside from that, we're doing well. We're doing well. I guess I can get more stone bricks while I'm here. I'm guessing you get a better return maybe if it's, I don't know. Um, then do you just go straight back from here, or do you, I think you go one wider, one back, maybe two. Yeah, I think that looks better. Um, the only problem I see with it is it doesn't look particularly like, like a place of worship as much as it just kind of looks like a giant stone brick building. Like, yeah, it's gonna be like our main church sort of thing. It's got to look somewhat impressive, or no one's gonna come back here. Also, we're not gonna have a cleric for a while because I need to get a blaze rod for that, so I need to go to the nether. Unless, of course, once again, I just go to another village and steal their gods. But I guess I have a blast furnace. Hang on. No, of course not. Well, I guess that means we've got more stone cutting to do. Okay, so what about up here? Um, oh, hang on. Let me just consider something. It definitely comes off as more imposing with it going all the way up. Okay. Then instead, how about and then have it work like that. Hmm. I'm pretty sure it'll probably need to be done as 3 or something, but it's whatever. Yeah, it probably needs to be done as 3, and that is going to mean I need both more coal and more stone. So I'm gonna craft 2 stone pickaxes first. I'm gonna put the rest of that in there. Then we're gonna go and dig. Who would have thought it would take a lot of materials to run this stupid thing. Not me, apparently. Apparently I wasn't in the thinking it would be difficult club. I'm gonna need like a minimum of 2 more stacks. Do you like how basically where my water bottle sits, it seems like the torch kind of comes out of my water bottle? Like, they're not similar in color at all, but I like to imagine, you know, it's nice. You have enough space to get a lot of this, okay. Also a risk I guess we have is running into my like home-built farm, basically. Like with where we're moving towards. And the fact that we need to, you know, keep it 2 blocks tall and all that. And this is realistically getting a bit big for just a storage room. Especially if this isn't done, which it isn't. We may have to move down to another room at some point. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I want to get all this stone. You know, like, we don't use a whole lot of stone at the moment. So I'm thinking, you know, it's a kind of a status symbol in this village. I think I'll only really dig this out, and then we'll dig up some of that coal, and we'll get back out there, I guess. Okay. 5 extra is probably enough. Hmm. Alright. 34 stone. That's lovely. I guess you can't cut cobble. Yeah, well, you can, but not the way you should be able to. But can you then cut this? Yes, okay. That's what was important. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that this logically has to be done as threes, which is going to be a huge use of stone bricks. Ugh. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to do something to lower the amount of stone bricks I'm using. this is a little large. Even for my tastes, which are fairly extravagant in my mind. Tick, 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 tick over. Come on and tick over. Yep. So wonder how the sugar cane's going, because that's something I forgot about. That's, like, the castle is supposed to just be an interim thing. They just need to get emeralds for the name tags. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's gonna get us a couple emeralds, I think. Thinking about it now, that's the equivalent of two, it's the equivalent of 6 books worth of leather, because it's 3 paper to 1 leather, isn't it? So, not at all worth it. Um, alright. Alright. So 12 books, all of which will be traded to the one guy. Uh, Not here right now. Well, he'll get here at some point, so surely. Oop. Hey, dude. Hey, Callum Nomenclator. Always forget that's your name. Okay. 7 more emeralds towards getting more name tags. Callum kind of has monopoly on everything now, but what do we need for stained glass? 'Cause that's something I haven't really considered. I think realistically we want some form of stained glass here. Alright. The holy sheep. Wait, actually, the holy sheep? Oh, if you know, you know. Okay. Um, Definitely imposing. It feels like it loses a bit of its 3D-ness with that top, though. Um, think perhaps what we'll do is we'll just have that be like stained glass or something. Yeah. This is villager architecture, alright? This you don't have to understand it. You just have to respect it. Funny little addition there. It doesn't actually look that bad. And we'll consider it towards the end. Then how far back should this go? Because this is turning into a fairly large building. Hmm. I get that logically is correct. It doesn't look bad. But I mean, once again, it's a holy place and it feels tremendously small. Which is weird because, like I get, I'm trying to build a church of the ages, one to be impressed by. But also, like, there should be some humility to it. And at some point, the villagers are going to begin to ask, why don't we get stone bricks? And I'm not going to have an answer. I'm not going to have one. Okay. It probably makes it look a little flat, but it's not the end of the world. It's fine. It does feel very small, but fine. All right. I cannot, in any reason of my mind, make it any bigger than this. Yeah, that feels way bigger. Yeah, that's way better. What I still need to do is somehow not use this much. Because right now it definitely feels like I'm just going to be using like a trillion stone bricks. I'm also not perfectly convinced it still fits within the village, but you know, like I mean that's kind of ugly, but it does fit in the village. Just right. This is using every resource we have, and it's not that good looking. And we have to wait for 2 ticks over, so we're gonna sit here and I'm gonna get some water. So we got the armorer today? Is that Terry? So you're the weaponsmith, so you're the you're the castaway woman. Um See that this is gonna become a huge problem now because hang on. We're gonna switch focuses here. Gonna create charcoal that we can then use to further everything else. Well, that's yeah. Um, oop, somebody's got a Discord notification. Sorry. Oop. No more. It was nothing really. Ow, I really should just stop doing that. Um, Another thing is, so you normally have the back of a church be tall, don't you? Hmm. Hmm. What we need right now is one. Realistically, I should just get another furnace. It's gonna be way better in the long run. Okay, look, let's just put that together. We'll just, yeah, we'll do that. And this is gonna be very monotonous as a problem as well. Like obviously the interior I can just do interior stuff with, but monotonous exterior is just unbelievably annoying. So if we split the difference between the two, I don't hate it, but love it, don't hate it. The problem I really have is this is definitely supposed to look a bit more, you know, unbelievable, more impressive in that way. And I just don't really know how to accomplish that. Like obviously, like from here, basically, let's try every second one first. Like leave two gap. And then there's 3 gap at the end, but I think that's fine. No, I kind of need this to look at what, at least one of those is going to look like. I don't hate it again, it's definitely not the worst thing I've ever looked at. For whatever that's worth. Definitely getting a little distracted with the side project here. Well, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Or maybe it won't be, that could always just not be a problem. Could always just work out. Yeah, the only problem remains is it looks very industrial, it's... no. Don't know. Like, I'm not confident I can even... Ow. Space out reasonably a full back of stone. So I do have to figure something out. Like, whether that's going to be fences or maybe stone walls. I don't really know. That's a minor problem because if I don't know, then I can't do anything about it. Hey, look at that. Doesn't look terrible. Does not look terrible. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look terrible. One Direction song. Yeah. See, dominating the entire world, the title. I thought it'd be hilarious if I just built a church in this episode. I did think I'd do more than that, but um, uh, uh, ugh. I guess they've already ended their social time. Wait, no. Okay. Well, that sucks. Ugh. Like, I'm pretty confident with how this works. I can just go and give it to the farmer, and give the excess food to him, and he'll pass it on. I'm fairly confident that's how it works. If I'm wrong, then well, we'll deal with it. 18 more. That's not going to get us a whole lot further, but I'm increasingly under the impression this church thing is just going to collapse. So, okay. Go over here to minimize damage. Still get damaged anyway. You see what I mean? It feels very industrial, and I don't know how to change that. Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to be spiritual here. Um, okay, so you do see this from the inside. You see all but this one from the inside. I'm not really under any particular perspective that this is going to work out any better than any others, but, you know, it's always nice to have a little bit of hope. I don't know. Still don't like it. You might think it's kind of weird to keep building this if I really, really hate it as much as I say, but alas, that's what I'm doing. You're probably an escapee, so you make examples out of people like you. Okay, so we've officially put all of the cobblestone into there, which does really mean I should figure this whole, you know, side thing out, but once again, it really seems I'm just incapable of doing that. Alright, well, that worked pretty well. Um, you know, I did that? It was a bit more of a curve. Probably like it more, because then it's a bit more consistent. Also, it uses less blocks, but yeah. And I mean, like, obviously, being kind of our big symbol of everything, it's obviously going to change in the future. But for right now, it's still going to look okay. Honestly, feels like it's just getting dark all the time now. Um, all right. Hmm. Yeah. I don't hate it. Ugh. But definitely going to run into the problem of not having enough. Oh, my word. All right. To this again. You still make a wall out of it. It's good. Good. But now we just. Oh, no. Okay. Also, probably going to want to make lanterns for this because first of all, it's skylight. But skylight's definitely not going to be enough in the long term, and like, this is definitely way too 2D on the side, but I do think it's a good base to work off of. Does this look corporate to do it this kind of wood? I don't know. I guess one of the problems is I have no real divine inspiration right now, but everything's gone well. Everything's gone swell. Ben's over there. The cat in the villager barracks. No more kid villagers, which hopefully means they didn't die, and instead hopefully means there'll be a second um, farmer villager soon. I didn't see them. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't see them do the decline. Oh, they did do the decline thing that time. That sucks. Um, okay. That means tomorrow I can probably go and do the sugar cane again. Just about. Evermore. Uh, but you're sleeping quick, dude. Like I said, there isn't much time. Like, you could just go live in the village or barracks, but something tells me you won't. Because, living here is still better than those village or barracks. No matter how bad the situation may seem, it's not the village or barracks. If I do it from the outside, I just dig down from it to get down. And that is something that is now occurring to me that I did not think of, is that I will need stone. Okay, that will do. That's 5 more, and it's still like nowhere near finishing the build, but an hour in, feeling we just started at the beginning of the hour. Okay. Like, I don't think this is the color I want, but I'm just more interested in kind of a proof of concept at the moment. Um, Alright, hang on. We're looking it up. Not just anywhere in Minecraft. 8 glass blocks. Okay. I think this can turn into, yeah, blue dye. I guess means I should go look outside the village for more cornflower. Granted, each cornflower turns into 8, so man, I remember when waiting for this was severe and extreme. Now it's just something that goes on in the back. I forgot to check my wheat farm. That's kind of important because that's the whole way of getting leather. And otherwise, one of the ways of getting emeralds. Perfect. You come in and you see that building, and it looks very ugly from this side, but once you see it from the front, you'll be changing your mind. So hardly matters what it looks like from this angle. Alright, so actually I should just make bone meal. Just grow our own flowers. Um, check my wheat farm. Yeah, check my wheat farm. That's stage 1, which does remind me of why I need to let it go to night though at some point, because I definitely need to get bone meal. My word, and I do have a hoe. Okay, good to know. And I did that thing again, and I am an idiot. That gets up 53. Ugh. Um, sure. Don't know where the grr is coming from, but yeah, I really knew I wouldn't need any additional seeds. Oh, I guess I picked them up anyway. Now, if any of the villagers bought seeds, I would keep them, but as they do not, I don't. As of right now, getting bone meal. Not too difficult, because it just means getting out one of these. And could have done that in my inventory as well, but politics. No cornflower in it, but you know, it's something. Cornflowers, that's good, that's good, that's good. One cornflower. Or just grass and one dandelion. That also works. Right, not cornflower, you need it to be turned into blue dye. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Yeah. Guess I have to change the base of it, but it's not the end of the world. Is it spruce doors are the ones that look weird, so I'm gonna go get spruce, which is not too hard to get. I'm sure if I looked hard enough, I could probably find a sapling here somewhere. Or not. You know, maybe I didn't. Right, I forgot about that. Okay. Ordering or when I gotta switch it back. But I do think I should probably just go make sure. I mean, I haven't got a whole lot of time anyway. But I am right that there is... Yeah, the spruce biome just over there. So that's not too difficult to get. I don't think. You know, I don't think that's too far away, but could be wrong. Could be wrong. I'm glad that the village, at least down here, is filling itself in. Like I said, you know, all this is technically part of the village and still feels like an empty expanse for no good reason other than just does. Why are we getting so many village idiots, you know? Like, did I do something to make this happen? I slept in the villager barracks. Can I just chase the cat out again? Yeah, okay. Great. And I guess that means I could get the wood. I don't really have any space for that, but really need this. Um, hmm. I don't know. I mean, I have to get more. I have to get more of everything, really, to make any of this work. I have to go find a desert somewhere that I can just excavate sand from because I can't keep doing that. I hate the wisping sand sound. That is terrifying. Ow. Okay. That axe is gonna last never. Which of course becomes the problem that I need to mine more stone. I just don't think I can reasonably say I need this to be any bigger. But alas, I'm making it bigger. Because, I mean, what's my other choice here? Don't. Okay. Perfect. And no. And it's almost midday. I'm bundle. That's when you like put stuff in, right? I think. Sorry, I tried to speed up the boat. I temporarily forgot that's just not an option. Okay, I forgot again. Hmm. I do like the perspective from over here being the only thing you can really see of the village is the villager barracks. I do appreciate that. I gotta finish that portal at some point because I was just hoping to have like a full running village beforehand, but at the end of the day we're not going with a full lot of things yet. Kind of have everything we could possibly need here except for rival villages. And I hope I'm getting the balance of this right, the kind of ethereal look, the kind of slightly alien, but it still fits with the village and who they are. And I don't know, there's too many stipulations to this for it to really make sense to me. 42. Okay, we'll make 3 more charcoal then. And then I don't know, I guess we'll just wait and see what else happens. Um, uh, yeah. Okay. Start to cut. Oh wait, I put that the wrong way. Okay. I'm an idiot, but alas, everything works out. Um, uh, obviously, I'll put spruce doors on the front. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. I would have liked to have them all be separate, but yeah, it works alright. Um, hmm, hmm. Well, I do think the village is coming along quite nicely, all things considered. It just happens that we have problems with like 35% of it. And also my whole world conquest thing that I set out at the start. Like I spawned near a village, that's all well and good. But it's the only it's the only sign of human life in this area. Not even pillagers dare live around here. I imagine whoever lives here is gonna have to become somewhat important. But also I know like villager housing isn't necessarily consistent. And also it's probably one of the cobblers, but being that they work there, I'm very much hoping that we get the 2 more villages that I want because that would basically automate everything I want automated, and it would fix most of my problems. Which is why I doubt it'll happen. There's no way just one stack is gonna do all that. We might have to just abandon that for this episode, but then I just fear that I'm gonna have to come back later. I'm not gonna remember what I wanted to do. No, I haven't named her yet either. So I don't remember what Harry's the armorer. call him call him nomenclator is the village name guy. See, I mean, it's... And I made the exact same mistake again. You think eventually it'll sink in. But eventually takes a long time. Hmm. It's a long time indeed. Which basically contributes to the problem I'm having at the moment, where I have a lot of villagers. I mean, I don't have a lot. I have... Well, I would have a surplus if I didn't have like 70 green wearing nimwits. Huh. How upsetting that you found yourself trapped here. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. No, no, no. I don't think that's a good idea. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Actually, my villages all hate each other, so I don't think it's a good idea to kill any percentage of the population, no matter how completely useless they are. I'm just gonna lose all my armor just from fall damage, and that's gonna be very embarrassing. So something I gotta work on is, if I'm gonna eventually, you know, have a bridge built over there, I'm gonna have to deal with all these trees, sit here, the thick brush. Okay. I mean, I guess technically I gotta keep a certain amount of trees around, otherwise we're just gonna run out of them, and not that realistically over there we're gonna run out of trees at all, but I don't know, we've got so many trees here. Hmm. You know, any long-term plans with the village, like the physical expansion of it is just very difficult to justify. Because to some extent I really don't need it. Of course, eventually things like transport links will make sense, but then also becomes, why would I need transport links? Like, it's not a particularly easy topic just to deal with. Even if it feels it, because like I'm just pointlessly making my journeys harder, and I'm not learning anything. This is learning villager stuff. The series. This place is so ugly. Hmm. I don't know if reasonably you could tunnel through here. Where'd you end up? Wait, that's a screenshot. Uh, it's a 72. 72 minus 267. Let's see, come out here. Maybe eventually that will make sense. I mean, there's obviously stuff through there, and it'd get me a lot of blocks to do stuff with in the long term. Ooh, not a big fan of any of that. Any sound of Enderman. Grrr. Get more water. I don't know, man. This is a difficult situation to figure exactly how to get around. Oh, the cobblers are on their way up. It is going to be a cobbler, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be a cobbler. Oh, it's a cobbler. Dang it. I had hopes somewhere deep inside that it wouldn't be a cobbler. Well, there was an Enderman somewhere. I don't know, the biggest problem I have with it is like when I'm up here, like does that feel physically imposing? A little bit, but I don't know. Like obviously it feels more physically imposing than that building, but I hope nobody feels too imposed by it because there was no desire at all for that to be imposing. Alright, get 8 more of these. Let's turn birch into more charcoal. Two, 1, 0, and there is one space. Of course there's one space. Why wouldn't there be one space? One space is the average distance. And my voice is a little quirky today, apparently. Hmm. Obviously, yeah, we still have the problem with the floors. grass in here, which I guess in the end I'd probably want to turn into some stone-based thing, but arguably I could. Have it work as something kind of like this. My word, I am. Yeah, it's not great. Oh, it's not terrible either. I don't know. I think I did forget that this has no impact on the doors, because the doors are on an outside block. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know, man. We'll we'll figure it out at some point or another. You see, look, I look big and tough next to this guy. He's staring at me. He's staring. See, I look big and tough next to this guy. Yeah. Close the door. Close. No. Okay. Yeah. Look at how. Look, my head's basically as big as him. He fits on my shoulder like a parrot. I am so much better than him. You see, it's almost becoming an issue that I just live on this side of the village. So inevitably, what's needed is a culling, but the calm before the storm would suggest that rather than just outright culling, makes way more sense to do it this way. Okay. Well, that went decently, I think. Right. Okay. I can't get anything out of you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Ugh. like 1 or 2 more. Getting a little greedy here. There we go. Okay. But I'm going to have to cull them down quite a bit next time because obviously I want to move them. Um, uh, something like that. No, I need to get more paper first. Yeah, I already got all my paper out of there, so do this, this, and this. I don't think I keep any books in here. Nope. Which means that inevitably, oop, inevitably, I can just trade it. Helm nomenclator. Well, it's not as worth it doing with him if he doesn't have a discount on it. Whereas, if he's not doing a discount, I'd rather do a trade with the mapper. Wherever he happens to be. The cartographer. Then I can like level him up as well. It's a step no one likes to acknowledge about getting up to this level is that it's difficult, you know. Not just anyone can do it. No one else can be just a villager pro like I am. Takes dedication. I have a strange feeling he's like off the map or something. Is that you? It is you. Well, I'll get you tomorrow. Means rather tonight I'm taking this bed. Okay. Early morning, rise and shine. Ah, there they are. It's funny, I don't think I can actually get back up from there. I failed, but, well, you know what? I failed just so I could showcase that I'm actually better than doing that. Okay. Thank you. Now let's get you back to the village. Yeah, we're getting you back to the village. Once again, don't worry about that guy. Jeez, what is with you villagers and your kinsmen, your kinship? It's annoying. actually do the sugarcane again before I actually did the trade, which is a little embarrassing, but also means I'm going to do more trades with the cartographer. Which does mean an increase in the emerald count, which means I should be able to name somebody else, probably. But it also means, what it also means, is that we can probably start upgrading other villages like the farmers and such that trade for emeralds on their lower levels, because I don't think I can justify only spending time on getting, levels. I don't think I can quite justify that yet. Only on leveling up, or only on getting names. That's what I should have been saying. I hope he made his way back here. There's just no reason for me to trade with you when... Okay. Yep, you made a church. Okay, I'll let you level up first. Come on, no discount. Oh, Savannah Village map. Hey. Hey, that could be very useful for me. 7 emeralds and a compass. Alright. Well, our first village subjugation would be pretty decent, if I do say so myself. It'd almost be worthy of him getting nearly some kind of conqueror's name, but... No! Hmm. I don't know, that building that castle's really annoyed me, so I'm definitely gonna come back next time and be like, oh, geez, this is unbelievably difficult. Why would I leave myself in this situation? But I'll know. I'll know deep down. But this was better than the alternative. I wonder if they're declining because they think there's, too many villages in the village? Hang on. They aren't happy enough. I'll try it the next day. beds. Okay. So you tell me that this isn't actually working here. Okay. What's something, I guess? I was hoping. Let's make this logically works. So is it instead that we have too many villages in the village, or I don't know. I was really hoping that the villager barracks would just work. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I guess it means we need even more work done on the villager barracks. Well, basically I'm just putting beds wherever they fit because we need population. That much is inexcusable. But after we get enough population, I don't know, there'll be something else that isn't excusable. So there's a grey sheep. It's not in our culture to do that anymore. We did for a while, but you know, it's all good, right? It's all in good fun. Really hoping that the sheer amount of nimwits isn't increasing this problem. I have no idea what to do about those. Okay. I don't know. Like, are we gonna increase the willingness at some point? I don't know. I definitely have to build more villager houses, which is something I wanted to avoid doing immediately, but inevitably it seems like it's the only way to increase the population, which is something that we need to do. Like, I'm sure this won't, like, destroy my pickaxe completely, you know. Two, oop, no angry particles. Yeah, no angry particles. We got another villager. It's definitely a nomenclator, but that's all I know about them. Which is something that I forgot, is that I was naming the villagers. We're definitely going to need to get, like, a few stacks to do that. We can get nearly two at the moment, but that's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to move out of this part of the village at some point because, like, I can't reasonably keep taking a villager bed, as fun as it is. It's unbelievably fun as it is. My village, my village population probably matters more. Probably. Yeah, these guys are definitely going to be moved offside as well. We'll see how we do that in the long run. I did kill a cow in the sacred place, but, you know, he wasn't a good cow. Should have been better. Ugh. If he had been better, maybe he wouldn't be dead right now. Just saying. Well, assuming the problem isn't the villager barracks, and was instead just we technically had enough villagers, it's just they don't all know how to pathfind their way back to the village, then that would mean 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 villagers in the villager barracks. A lot of villagers. Like, these aren't even barracks in here, it's just, they're just villages. I'm guessing he's gonna end up taking one of the farming jobs, so I'm gonna have the guy who takes that become a nomenclator. I did consider getting a texture pack to like make the villagers look more human, but I decided against that because it wouldn't just be my villagers to look that way, it'd be every villager, and that's just wasn't okay. I do like that trade that he's got. Can't really see myself leveling him up on it, but 20 emeralds. Ugh. In order to get him to level up, I need to trade him. Nope. Somebody else if I needed. As it turns out, most of them want emeralds. Okay. Trade with me. Ah, okay. Okay. I do appreciate that the longer run of this is basically that I'm gonna have to build like 7 more villager barracks to get the amount of villagers that I want, accounting for the amount of nimwits we have, which is basically 1 to basically like 33% at this point. You're a cool guy. I'd like to get more farmers, because I would like to get farming trades that aren't just that aren't just, you know, I give them emeralds and they give me food. I don't know how you reasonably walk yourself there, man. Like, okay, you can find your way back, that's cool. If you can't, well, you deal with the consequences. Sorry. Oop, the young villager again. So that's where he went. We're definitely gonna figure something out here. I never finished this road. Hang on. Yep, there we go. Road finished. So you consider this a fairly useful part of town, so unlike towards the villager barracks at this point, because that seems to be the most useless bit of town that's ever been. In spite of everything. The villager barracks just remain completely useless. And so is this part of town for the moment, but I can use this. It's probably going to be more villager barracks, realistically. Like, I don't mean to break anyone's immersion, but it's going to be villager barracks. It's always villager barracks. Hmm. Yeah, then got through here. So you go up one, then you go down two. So I think I cut through that. Any hypothetical tunnel to the other side, which of course I'm not entirely sure would be a realistic facet of any villager empire, but it's a realistic facet of my villager empire. Which I think is all that really matters. But hmm. Oh, a tussle between a cobbler and Terry. I think I'm just gonna call her one of them Ashley Cobbler. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I should do at the moment. Maybe long term I should move up here rather than moving down. Like maybe I should steal the cobbler's house. Looking down on the important part of the village seems useful for an emperor. But also it still doesn't really feel imperial at the moment. You know, it still feels normal. Like obviously, ow. Certain parts of it are undeniably imperial. Like this. I mean, flattening the land and densing the area up, that feels fairly imperial to me. Um, yeah, I don't know how long it is at this point. Ah, the sunset. The best time ever. And the sunrise. The even bestest time ever. Yeah, so basically what I need to do next episode is apparently build more villager barracks and build finish building the church. Um, just general more buildings and learn which professions I have and haven't got. I need to get a cleric for the church and build my residence still because I meant to build that here and then I just built the church. Definitely gotta take some interior designing to make it look more church-like, but like probably some glazed terracotta, however you get that. But also working towards getting that cartographer to give me the wherever he lives. Oh, there's two little ones now, so it is working. So it was just a problem if there wasn't considered enough beds. It's fine. I do like playing like medieval sort of RPG games. So in a way, I really do like this just because it's a very free style of that. Normally my streams last like 3 hours, but probably gonna end this one a bit short. I mean, it's similar time to usual. I started late. Did he fall again? Like, I have no faith in him. I really hope it's not just that the child's there because he died or anything. That would be a bit much. Oh my word. Okay, well, take him back around to the village. I just really don't want to have to take the Nimwit back around. But I think he wants to talk to the Nimwit, which is making him go back round there. Ugh. Alright. So, yeah, I want to be able to get this, so I need to get a compass somehow. And which is just redstone and iron, which shouldn't be that hard to get. And otherwise, just keep leveling him up. be the move. All right. I'm gonna go move this guy before anyone gets any funny ideas about joining him again. Yep, okay. Now you come with me, we go around back to the village. It's changed quite a bit since you were back there. You'll hardly recognize it. There's a villager barracks now. Get up, out of the water. Alright. Well, I am pretty happy with where this has gotten. Actually, next time we need to tear down the barn as well. That's something we need to do. And move all of the cattle. We need to tear it down and build a new one. Over here somewhere. Yeah. Which will be fun. I don't think there's actually a profession that deals with that specifically. Yeah, it'll be fun. I do think it's shaping up to be a nice little village. Well, nice, hopefully big city. I have to do a head count of our population at some point. Like, we have a lot of iron golems. 5 of them. Their population seems to be increasing much faster than the villager population. 6 of them. Possibly 7 of them. You know, I don't mean anything by it, but, you know, if you look at the trends over time, their population would appear to be... uh, hmm. Yeah, so we've got what we've got to do fairly out in the open. Um, it's full now, so we just spam click, see what fits in here, and not much. Okay, so we have 1 stack 64. I don't think we need any more seeds. I don't think we need that. I think we need that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to at some point do this properly. That some point isn't right now. I'm glad to see the population is growing. At a fairly high rate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, something like 14, 15 villages, I think. I counted then. I think I consider it, empire size to be like double that. Like, even if I'm wrong about the current population, it's bigger. I think just double whatever it is now would be a good point to reasonably consider ourselves, like me, the emperor. But I'm not quite sure we're getting there anytime soon. Um, because we're eventually gonna have to go out here and the tunnel that I haven't dug. Hmm. Definitely shaping up to be some kind of village. Well, I guess we'll just sleep through this night and I'll end the stream there because I feel like I'm not doing a whole lot now and it's not gonna get a whole lot better. Alright. Well, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, I opened Spar. Alright, see ya.